I today I thought I would do a little update for many things that have happened on the boat. Recently, yes, I have been in Tasmania for over 2 years, and it's been quite difficult technically, and also I had some personal and like physical injury. Yes, I did double sprain my ankle very bad over, yeah, one after the other. But I just realized that I actually never introduced myself and who I am. So I'm gonna do that today. Um, Taking it from the beginning, I started selling when I was 4 years old on little selling dinghies and Optimist, and very quickly transited to hobby cats and windsurfing. Windsurfing from the age of 11 until 17. 30s I was awake. Um, Basically grew up at the sailing club, helping sailing instructor, and couldn't get enough time on the water. That was in France, and I wanted to be a pro seller. Um, I wanted to be a pro seller, but I was also having very good grade. And my parents say, no, you can't go onto the national championship of windsurfing. I was offered an opportunity to be coached and sponsorship and everything. And unfortunately, my parents say, you have too many good grades to be wasting your life on the sea, on the water. So you better go study. Which I did. I went on to get National Engineering School in France in mechanical and industrial. So I've got a master, which was in the southwest of France next to Airbus. So a good specialization in aerospace and aeronautics, where all my friends work. Um, and I work overseas for a couple of years in Southeast Asia, delegated by the French embassy for very good corporation, very big companies. Became a logistician. I arrived in Australia to do what I wanted to do from the beginning, from when I was 15 years old, which was learning to sail yachts and living on the sea, which I did. I met my ex partner and I lived on his boat for over 8 years on a Pescot catamaran, and we did over 13,000 nautical mile double ended all over the east coast of Australia. I done everything I could. He's a shipwright. Yeah, if you know, in around Ben College, we're still very good friends to this day. So we, yeah, decided that I wanted to be a skipper of my own in 2019. The truth is, I was already crewing for 2 years on Asta, and I fell in love with her. At the time, I was working in Brisbane for aerospace and defense aviation helicopters. Um, I wanted to know what it was to be a single-handed skipper. I wanted to take a trimaran offshore sailing and do the Waterworld dream. Um, and I did. I did, and I think in 2021, yes, I did this big refit and then set on my journey. Uh, since then, it's been, you can follow the video for more detail. Um, And so now in Tasmania, when I resigned from Boeing Defense, I pretty much wanted to create my own company, and that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing now. It took me quite a little bit of time to set it up, but it's ready, running, ready to run, ready to be announced, and I introduce you to your assistance and support services, which we do deliveries and cell coaching, helping you with technical support and remote assistant support. And I will introduce the business a little bit further in the next section. But I'm very excited for that next journey, and there's going to be a lot more selling. Asta's going to get a full refit very soon. Um, and yes, the idea is to zoom up and down the coast in Australia, linking Tasmania to Queensland, getting job on the way, and getting more sailors on the water, being able to live that beautiful sailing life in safety without having all the issues that you can encounter when you are struggling with technical problems. So, hasta la vista.